On this edition of Begin Japanology, we introduce Kendo, the way of the sword that has kept alive the traditional samurai spirit.
Hello and welcome to Begin Japanology. I'm Peter Barakan. Today I'm visiting a university dojo, which is a gym devoted to the practice of martial arts. In our case today, Kendo. So I'm going to go straight in and take a look. Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. The sound and the reverberation of the floor and everything, it's quite amazing. I'm going to have to shout to be heard, I think, in here. The Kendo Club at this university has about 130 members, male and female. There are lots of clubs like this all over Japan. You'll find them in universities, in schools, in companies, and in towns just all over the country. And people taking part in Kendo, the age range is anything from about 7 to 77. Kendo is a competitive martial art in which the participants try to strike each other with bamboo swords. The roots of Kendo lie in the combat between samurai warriors who were trained to use their swords to cut each other down. But over the years, Kendo developed into a martial art which is as much about mental discipline as it is about actual combat. First of all, let's take a look at what Kendo is all about.
There are currently an estimated 1.6 million Kendo practitioners in Japan. These include both adults and children. Kendo is a one-on-one martial art. Practitioners wear protective equipment modelled after samurai armour and fight with bamboo swords. To win, you must strike your opponent using movements that follow the proper form. Special clothing and protective gear are worn. The basic clothes are a jacket and wide pleated trousers. Kendo bouts are fought barefoot. Over this outfit, protective equipment is worn. The helmet has a rigid metal grille to guard the face. The rest of it is made of thickly padded cloth. A chest protector covers the torso and mid-body. It has a hard central portion traditionally made of lacquered bamboo. The crotch protector is made of flexible fabric so that the legs can move freely. Protective mittens cover the hands and wrists. These are constructed of multiple layers of cloth and leather and are designed to allow the hands to move easily. The weapon used in Kendo is a bamboo sword called a shinai. Modelled after the swords used by samurai warriors, it's a hollow cylinder made of 4 shafts of split bamboo. A binding cord runs the length of the shinai, corresponding to the flat top of a sword blade. The opposite side is the striking edge. Here's a Kendo bout in action. This was the final of the 2008 All Japan Kendo Championships. Usually bouts last for 5 minutes, but in this tournament they are 10 minutes long. One competitor fights as red and the other is white. Landing a perfectly coordinated blow on the opponent is called ippon and scores 1 point. The first to score 2 points wins the bout. This bout could not be decided in regulation time, so a period of overtime follows. Then, in the 9th minute of overtime. White strikes a brilliant ippon. It's the winning blow. Besides needing speed, fighters must also make the correct movements and loud yells. Ippon points can be scored by hitting various strike zones. First, a blow to the head, a technique called men. To score ippon, the blow must land on the forehead. The second strike zone, known as kote, is the forearm or wrist on either arm. Third is a blow to the trunk, called do. This requires the shinai to be swung down at an angle. Striking either the left or right side scores ippon, but hitting the center doesn't count. The fourth strike zone is the throat, or tsuki. This requires a thrust to the center of the throat. It's a small target and potentially dangerous, so this is an advanced technique.